So I was motivated to choose architecture as my major because I was interested in architecture from a very young age, but after coming to Dulwich, I think the focus on kind of sustainable values and also the wider world in general, I think that's when I really got to see the connection between architecture and kind of the global issues of like modern day. So for example, Dulwich's focus on the UN Sustainable Development Goals, I think that was a huge area of interest for me, and so I began to kind of look and see if I could connect these UN Sustainable Development Goals to my major. Dulwich helped me to look wider beyond my school community into the wider community and the wider world to kind of see how architecture can be used to help solve the largest challenges of the modern day. A really interesting thing was that actually this library that we're in right now was designed by Professor John Hong of Seoul National University, and through Dulwich I actually got to get in contact with him and interview him about his values that helped him shape this library for us. Yeah, as I talked with him, I got to kind of understand what it's like to be a practicing architect in Seoul as well. I think that was my main area of interest because obviously my art exhibition was based around Seoul, and so getting to talk to him about kind of what's currently happening and what the main issues are in architecture in kind of modern cities was also really eye-opening for me. Yeah, and I also think talking to him, because he also has a large emphasis on sustainability, I think that also helped me to see the connection between architecture and the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Yeah. So I think the number one thing I'm looking forward to is the people there and kind of getting to meet people from different backgrounds, and because I think actually coming to Dulwich I was able to meet a wide variety of people from so many different countries and different cultural contexts, and so I think that also helped me to widen my perspectives. I think my advice for incoming Year 13 students would be to really think about what they're passionate about and choose a major, right, wisely, because I feel like most people, they just go for majors that they think will get them a good job or will please their parents, but honestly I feel like really addressing what you value and what your values are and applying that to an area of interest that you think will be relevant in the future. I think that's also really important to think about. Well, yeah, my hopes and dream is to, I think before, my biggest dream was to build my own house, but after coming here I've kind of seen that, it's not all about me, and there are a lot of issues out there. Especially through the UN Sustainable Development Goals, I've found that architecture connects to, honestly, all of them. And so I feel becoming an architect that is able to address all these issues, I think, yeah, that would be my dream.